Hello friends, welcome back to Weld Tech QC, the YouTube channel of Lloyd's Institute of Technologies. My name is Vincent. In our last video, we have learned about the conventional modes of metal transfer in GMAW, that is in MIG welding or MAG welding. Here, we will learn about modified metal transfers in MIG welding. So let us start. We'll discuss about modified modes of metal transfer. In addition to the conventional modes of metal transfers, there are two modified modes of metal transfer, and these are STT, surface tension transfer, and pulsed spray transfer. These are modified modes of metal transfers. We'll discuss about it now. We'll discuss about STT. Power source uses a waveform control technology. This is applicable not only for STT but also for the pulse spray transfer. The power source, the machine, uses a waveform control technology. Special output is programmed to optimize the arc characteristics based on the specific criteria. Now let us explain about STT, the surface tension transfer. It needs lower voltage comparatively, normally from 16 volt to 21 volt, and there will be 2 amperage level in this power source. One is the peak current, that will be below 450 amps, 0 to 450 amps, and the other one is background current, which will be below 250 amps. And wire size will be always 0.9 or 1 mm and larger. And shielding gas will be normally 100% CO2, or if you want to better arc, go for a better arc, you can use 75% of argon and 25% of CO2. The next one, let us see the advantages. We explained we just briefed about it last time. As far as the advantages are concerned, you get a better controlled heat input and minimal spatters and fumes. Your spatters becomes almost 75% down than the conventional short circuiting transfer mode. Similarly, fumes also drastically come down, and you can weld all position welding with good fusion. Okay, with the short circuiting transfer, you will be finding some quality issues, cold labs, etc., because the fusion will be slightly tougher. But in this case, in this modified version, you will find that problem is resolved. Okay, then yes, of course, the cost of gas, which is CO2, is comparatively low. High cost of power source, because you are using a special modified power source. And the other limitation is that you will be able to use only the STT mode. Unlike the other MIG machine, you will be able to use all the 3 basic modes of metal transfer, that is short circuiting transfer and globular transfer, as well as the spray transfer, all in the same machine. That will be constant voltage machine. But in this case, these are a special modified machine. It's not. We'll discuss about pulse spray transfer now, the other modified version, which needs higher voltage ranging from 23 to 33 volt. Wire size will be 1 mm and larger, and shielding gas will be using 90% argon plus 10% CO2, or you can go for 95% argon and 5% oxygen. And let us see how we can achieve pulse spray arc and its advantage. Okay. Okay, let us see the advantages of pulse spray arc. You get a much better fusion than short circuiting arc. You got a better arc control, and your undercut fumes and spatters are minimal. You can weld all position using this modified metal transfer mode, that is pulse spray transfer. If you are going for a spray arc only, then it is tough to weld the overhead position or difficult to weld positions. And more importantly, lower heat input than conventional spray arc transfer. That is another advantage of this. And let us go to the limitations. Again, your power source, the welding machine, will be a modified computer programmed special machine, which is very expensive, and it requires a clean base material. Rusty, oily metal is tough to weld, and it is very tough on welding torch components, its consumables. You will have to keep changing it every now and then. And your shielding gas, you are not using the CO2, maximum you are using, mostly you are using argon, which is expensive. So thank you. Well friends, so this is the concluding part of metal transfer modes of MIG welding. Our next video will be about the identification system for MIG electrodes or GMAW electrodes. Until then, goodbye. See you soon. Please don't forget to subscribe and share the video. Thank you.